So everyone wants to make $1 million with just a few days worth of work. They want to do it in 30 days and they want to do it with as minimal effort as possible. These people think that working online and starting something on the internet is going to be the easiest way to get to $1 million or maybe multi-millions of dollars. The online space and making money with the internet is set out to be the most easiest and best way to make a bunch of money. You see it all the time. There's people on TikTok, there's people on Instagram, on YouTube telling you that online business is the best route to go and you're going to be able to make a ton of money within 30 days, within 90 days, whatever their sell is. But they're telling you that it's easy and that you can do it as well. All you need is just a laptop, a phone, a good idea, and a little bit of work effort. But here is a little reality check for you. Those people that are on TikTok, those people that are on Instagram, on YouTube, did not get to where they are telling you that they made so much money as easy and simple as they might make it seem. Those gurus went through the path that maybe you and as well as myself are going through right now. And this is the path of not knowing what to do, failed business after failed business, and trying to figure things out as they go. But here's the kicker. There's guys out there like Andy Frisella who says, people are not going to resonate with the harsh realities of business. They're not going to resonate with the hardships, the excruciating efforts that you have to put in to actually succeed in business. And they're not going to resonate with all of the harsh realities that really comes with business that most people aren't telling you. If anyone told you that starting a business and becoming an entrepreneur was going to be hard and probably the most hardest thing that you'll ever try, then you most likely would not try. But if you are a weirdo, like some of us that want to become an entrepreneur, then here's why you might want to take the journey anyway. Now, me personally, I only want to speak from experience because I only like talking about things that I actually already did. So let me give you my personal outlook on business and entrepreneurship as a whole. That way you can get a better understanding of where I am coming from. Now, you might follow me through YouTube here, or you might follow me through Instagram or wherever you might have found me, but you might know that I actually help others get started in the windshield repair business. And the reason I say this is because windshield repair is really what got me out of my 9-to-5 job. It got me out of the system, what I like to say, or just people that are in the matrix, and kind of got me to a point where I can make money on my own terms, and I basically can write my own paycheck. This is the business that got me up on my feet in the entrepreneurship journey and made me my first 6 figures. And I kind of started to document it. I kind of started to show people what I was doing, and I got a lot of interest in what I was doing with windshield repair. People started seeing that I had a really niche type business, and they started asking me questions about what I was doing and how I was making money with repairing rock chips. So naturally, since I was getting so much interest about my business, I figured that I could share my knowledge and share my experience throughout the years to try to help people get up and running with their own business. That way they didn't have to go through the trial and error phases like I went through. But boy, did I not realize how much of an undertaking that would be. At this point, I realized that I knew nothing about building a website, building marketing campaigns, building an online business, building a product that could help people, building all of the sales tactics, everything that needed to go into an online business to where I could actually help people and actually create a good product. I knew absolutely nothing about online business because I just wasn't in the online business space. Everything that I learned about running a business was more or less for a service-based business, and it wasn't for an online business, so I really just knew nothing and I didn't know what it entailed to actually become successful online. And just like most people that get into the online space, I didn't really see any success with my online business because I just wasn't equipped with the knowledge and the skill sets that I needed to be able to become successful with my online business. So for a lot of people that are watching this video, maybe you don't want to start an online business, but you want to actually make some money. Maybe you don't have sales skills and maybe you don't have marketing skills. And you don't know how to build a website, build online things to be able to make money with it. So you need to start in something that doesn't require all of those hard tasks that you actually have to learn and get really good at. So you might ask, what route can I take to make money when I don't know all of these little tiny tasks that I need or that are required to actually become successful in business? Well, let's go back to where I started. A service-based blue-collar business. A business that you actually have to use your hands with and provide a service for people to give you money. There's a reason why Andy Frisella and even guys like Justin Waller are saying that blue-collar businesses and service-based businesses are the next big wave of entrepreneurship. These jobs and these service-based businesses are in very, very high demand right now. They're not going to be pushed out by artificial intelligence or AI, and they're really needed right now in the marketplace. So let me give you an example from my business with windshield repair. Number one is windshield repair is in super high demand right now because of all of the newer cars that are on the road. These newer cars have super expensive windshields because those windshields have a lot of technology that goes through them. And with an expensive windshield, those owners of those vehicles do not want to have to replace them. So if they can save a little bit of money, or in some cases a lot of money, then they would much rather just repair the rock chips that they get and not have to replace their whole entire windshield. And because of this, businesses that do windshield repair and repair those rock chips are skyrocketing in their revenue, and there's more of those businesses coming out. And number two is that windshield repair is not going to be pushed out by AI because this business is a service-based, hands-on business. This business can only be done by a human. It can't be done by a computer and a software or any of that stuff. And with the way that the world is going right now, everything is being pushed out by AI. Jobs are being taken left and right just by the little computers that can do the job better than a human can. Now, number three is that windshield repair fixes a problem that people have. And not just people, it's almost every single person, because most people drive a car. Most people are going to have this problem, so most people are going to need the service that you could possibly provide for them. And one of the best parts about all of this is that windshield repair is a business model that doesn't take a lot of capital for you to get started in. And it also doesn't take a bunch of skills to learn like a lot of the online businesses that are being pushed right now. But the only little difference of a lot of these online businesses and something like windshield repair or just any service-based business is that a lot of the people that are pushing the online businesses like drop shipping, social media marketing, even online courses, they're pushing them to kind of an audience that wants to get rich. And they're kind of explaining it in a way that you can get rich if you were to do these types of businesses. So that brings up the question, now can I get rich with a service-based business or just a hands-on business such as windshield repair? And a lot of times when people ask if you can get rich with it, they mean, can I get rich with windshield repair quick? And man, I hate to break it to you, but you can't get rich quick with any type of business. The main way of getting rich is learning a bunch of skills for a big type of business and being able to manage all of that. The easiest way to start is to basically get your feet wet. You want to put your foot in the door. You want to start to learn these skills, but you want to start at the bottom. You want to start in the beginning stages so you can build yourself up, and that way you can start making the big bucks and you can actually start worrying about getting rich. And I personally think that the easiest way to actually get your foot in the door and start learning all of these skills is to start a service-based business. This type of business can really be run up to that six-figure mark by one person. You don't need to hire employees. You don't need to have a big team. You can do everything yourself to basically learn the skills that you need to learn and then kind of grow from there. And the reality is most people aren't making six figures per year at their day job. So if you ask me, I think a service-based business is the perfect start to getting into entrepreneurship and getting into business in general. And this also comes with not having a boss, not having to clock into a person that you don't necessarily like, and going to a job that you don't really want to be at. And those are all great qualities to have in a business and into something that you want to get into. But I think one of the best qualities that you're going to learn from this experience is all of the valuable knowledge that you can then take on to that next entrepreneurial journey that you want to take. I personally wouldn't have made any money online if I didn't go through those baby steps of building my service-based business and learning all of those little things that I needed to learn to be able to actually succeed online and even just make any money online. Starting small and doing what I did was probably one of the best decisions that I made in my entrepreneurship journey. And at the time, I didn't even really know it. All I really knew was that building a service-based hands-on business was probably going to be the easiest way to get out of my 9-to-5 and to actually make money outside of a every Friday paycheck. So really what I want to say in this video is that if you have guys like Andy Frisella and Justin Waller telling you that service-based blue-collar businesses are the thing to get into, then I would strongly suggest that you take their advice. And based on their track record, they know what they're talking about. These guys have built multi-million dollar companies, and they're at a point where you might want to be. And that's one reason why I still want to keep my windshield repair business and run my windshield repair business, is because it makes me money every single day. It's really easy to make money with. It's a problem that a lot of people have, and it's something that's not going to be pushed out later down the road when, you know, things get kind of tough. So you don't need to listen to all of the online guru space, making money in 30 days, making $1 million in 90 days, and all of that fugazi stuff. You really just have to understand that you need to get into business. You need to try one thing and you need to figure it out from there. I personally think that starting a service-based and blue-collar business is a very, very good idea to do. And I think it's probably one of the easiest ways for you to get out of your 9 to 5, get out of your day job, and actually start making money aside from, getting a paycheck every single Friday. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you that do watch my channel and like to get some insights from what I say, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.